Fred Graves went to Vietnam at 19. When he came home in 1968, one thing never left him: his '66 Corvette, the one he sold before he shipped out to pay for college. It was the right call, but a car like that doesn't leave you. Life. Became a firefighter. Retired as a captain with the Los Angeles County Fire Department. 30 years of service. And somewhere through all of it, in the back of his mind, was that stingray he once had to let go.
Corvette Stingray. It's got the 67 big block hood on it. It's got a big block 454 under the hood with a 5-speed trans. I love those white oval vintage Firestones and the side exhaust, green by Old Anvil paint. Beautiful. Builder's Choice Award. Congratulations. That was one of my favorite cars at the SEMA show right there.
Then he found this one, a 1966 Corvette in rough shape, bad orange paint, a tired police package 350 that had no business being there. He paid $6,000 for it, and a custom spiral staircase the seller wanted thrown into the deal. Fred brought it to Paul Bosserman at Old Anvil Speed Shop in Orange, California. Paul has been building cars for 30 years. Real work, no shortcuts. Fred said, "Make it right, not fast." Paul saw what the car needed. They called it the Tiger Shark. Under the hood is a GM Crate 454, 438 horsepower. Managed by a Holley Terminator X Stealth EFI, a Moon Equipment air cleaner, and Mickey Thompson valve covers reading Old Anvil Speed Shop, Orange, California. Doug's side exit headers down below. Behind it is a TREMEC TKX 5-speed. Inland Empire driveline built the driveshaft. Van steel half shafts in the rear. Suspension is Global West control arms, QA1 coilovers, Borgeson steering, and Willwood brakes all the way around. Van steel fiberglass monoleaf independent rear. The wheels are 15 by 8.5 American Racing Torq Thrust 2s, original 1970s castings, tracked down and fully restored. Not reproductions, the real thing. Wrapped in Coker Firestone wide oval rubber, GR60 and LR60 15s. Period correct. Nothing more. Paint is PPG Charlie Hutton Riddler Collection. Envy Green under Ace of Shades Clear. In flat light it reads Deep Forest. Under sun it goes electric. Inside is Apex Leather Classico Oak, Dakota Digital RTX gauges, Retro Sound Audio, and Vintage Air Gen 5 Climate.
And normally I wouldn't wait to the last minute to do something like this because we may have needed to modify fiberglass or whatever. We got rid of the front headlights. Sometimes in my design process, it actually works better to procrastinate. You think about it much longer and you work on it and work on it. It's exactly the look I wanted and kind of had in my head. I just couldn't figure it out. And then actually putting the parts together, I got it all figured out. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna run aluminum bars through the middle.
Before SEMA, the Tiger Shark showed at the Grand National Roadster Show. Old Anvil brought it out under their banner. The car drew exactly the attention a 3-year build deserves. Then came SEMA 2025, the biggest stage in the automotive world. It held its own completely. Up himself. Quote, "This car looks like the Vette I had when I returned home from Vietnam, only better." That sentence carries everything. A man who waited long enough, found the right builder, and got exactly what he came for. He went overseas at 19 years old. He came home in 1968. The car he loved was already gone. He built a 30-year career in the fire service, raised a family, lived a full life. And when the time was finally right, he found the car, found Paul Bosserman, and waited 3 more years for him to do it properly. The result is the Tiger Shark. Envy Green, DIGRS 66 on the plate, 438 horsepower of crate big block, side exit headers, TREMEC 5-speed. A car that sounds exactly like what it is. Paul Bosserman has been building cars out of Old Anvil Speed Shop in Orange, California for 30 years. He does not cut corners. He did not cut corners on this one either. Just under 3 years, start to finish. A car stripped down to nothing, rebuilt with purpose, and finished in a paint that earns attention at every show it enters. The suspension is all business. Global West control arms, QA1 coilovers, Borgeson steering, Willwood brakes all the way around. The wheels are original 1970s Torq Thrust 2 castings, tracked down and restored to perfect condition. Not reproductions, the real thing. Wrapped in period-correct Coker Firestone wide ovals, GR60 and LR60 15s. Inside, the cockpit is clean and intentional. Apex leather in Classico oak, Dakota digital RTX gauges, retro sound audio, vintage Air Gen 5 climate control. Every surface thought through, nothing in there that doesn't belong. The Tiger Shark debuted at the Grand National Roadster Show, then went to SEMA 2025. Built for an owner who knew exactly what he wanted, and finished by a builder with 30 years of practice delivering exactly that. There is a version of this story where Fred Graves never finds this Corvette, where the one he sold before Vietnam stays gone forever. That is not this story. This is the one where he waited long enough, found the right man, and had it built correctly, from the ground up, no compromises, no shortcuts. The way Paul Bosserman builds everything that comes through Old Anvil. Old Anvil Speed Shop, Orange, California, Paul Bosserman, 30 years of doing it the right way. The Tiger Shark, built for Fred Digger Graves, worth every single second of the wait.